The purpose of this demonstration is to set up a driver profile and user login for drivers utilizing DQ technology for electronic logbook. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to log in with an admin account on the DQ web. So we are going to log in with FBM's admin account. After we log in, we need to go over here to the right-hand side of the screen and choose My Account, and then choose Settings. And the first thing that we need to do is we need to set up a driver profile. And for this demonstration, the driver that we're going to be setting up is Joe Brown. So we clicked on Driver Profile and then New Driver. And we're going to enter in Joe's first name and last name. His driver ID, which is his employee ID, which is 5282. As you can see, we have lots of locations set up for FBM, but Joe is at location 2, so we're going to choose location 2. And we're going to select the rule set that's applicable to your business. And Joe's in the Eastern time zone, so we need to select the Eastern time zone. We're going to use the same employee number for his user ID as we did with his driver ID, and we're going to enter 1234 as a password. We just want to keep this simple. And from here we can go ahead and click Save. And as you can see, we've got Joe set up as a driver now. And the next thing that we need to do is we need to set up Joe as a user so that he can access the DQ website. So from here we will need to make sure that we click on the User tab, and then we're going to click on New User. By setting up Joe a user so he can access the DQ website, that's going to allow him to manage his e-logs. So for his username, that's going to be the 5282, which is the same thing as his driver ID and his login ID. And his password is going to be 1234. The email account has to be an admin account, so we're going to use FBM's admin account. Typically an admin user is what we use there for the email, because that is a mandatory field. Under the role, Joe is a driver, so we're going to make sure that we choose driver. And then under here we want to select the driver. So because we set Joe up with a driver profile, he appears in this list, so we can choose Joe. Joe works at the Grand Rapids location, so we want to make sure that we select the correct location. And then from here we can choose Save. Now to verify that we did set Joe up properly, we should log out of our account as admin and go ahead and log in as Joe. So let's go ahead and up here to My Account and choose Log Out. And then from here we're going to use the username that we set up for Joe, which was the 5282. And the password was 1234. And we're going to choose Log In. As you can see, that takes Joe to the driver login information so that he can manage his e-logs. And so for this demonstration, we are through. So we can go ahead and log out so that we make sure that we get Joe logged out of our system.